Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to Oceaneers. It is a survival settlement builder, town builder, tribe builder, where you're playing as a bunch of survivors of a global climate disaster where the world has been flooded and you have to survive on these tiny little islands, both by just like harvesting resources from them, but then also building technology that allows you to raise new land from below and, find whatever's on those islands. It kind of looks like Don't Starve, but it plays maybe a little bit more like Oxygen Not Included. Maybe, I don't know. But it looks neat, and it's out today, so I figured I'd give it a shot. It is early access, so expect there's going to be missing content, bugs, the usual. So it can be a fresh start, barely survived, punching sharks. Smooth sailing. Oh, this is interesting. So, you can recruit additional survivors during the game. Before everything went sideways, including the raft, your group lucked into a haul of food and feasted like shipwrecked royalty. Bellies full, you managed a decent night's sleep. There's some food left, and though someone definitely licked it already. Barely survived. Things were bad enough before the raft wrecked. The group was almost nabbed by crabs and hadn't eaten for days. Resolve is at an all-time low, and the group is one bad joke away from a mutiny. They managed to grab a few supplies at the last second, just enough to keep alive. Barely. Ooh. Tired and hungry, resolve is low, health is average. Punching sharks. Someone got the brilliant idea to fend off a shark with a punch. The shark took offense and a sizable chunk of a leg. Now there's a nasty bite that won't stop leaking, the crew's shaky, and the resolve is sinking faster than the raft did. The bright side, you technically did land a punch. Shark spawns increased. Oh boy. Shark bites. Alright, and chronic wound. Punching a shark wasn't the brightest idea. Now you have this wound that won't heal and bleeds every day. Ouch. Then smooth sailing. Everything was going swimmingly. Good food, great vibes, and a raft full of goodies. Then someone leaned too far, trying to high-five a seagull, and the whole thing tipped. At least everyone's fine, and you've got half the pantry. Okay. Recommended for relaxed players, and that's it. So starting bonus research. Honestly, I think I'm going to be lazy. I'm going to start with smooth sailing just because I want to see as much of this game as possible, and it seems like it just changes a couple of these things. Also, I don't know, determined seems kind of convenient. Let me play easy mode. Let's see. Oh, we can actually choose a trait. Ooh, so we start with a trait point, but we can min-max if we want to. So we have an angle. Okay, so we have classes, but then we also have traits. So the actual cosmetics kind of don't matter. Let's just re-roll. There we go. Wade. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's too many options. I like Dax. He looks fun. Also, from Warframe, question mark. So we've got a navigator. We've got two navigators, so we should only have one. Seafaring, salvaging, minus crafting, fog piercer. So you can be a gastrophysicist, a captain, retired pirate, aquaculturist, janitor, survivor, science officer, lab tech, bonus to research speed. I do actually like the idea of being a science officer. We have a scavenger, debris whisperer, chance to find extra resources when completing a scavenging task, which I think is kind of tempting. Fog piercer increases eyes, food science, chance for food to be created with +1 spoilage, tight ship, reduces travel time and provision costs, does not stack. Yeah, I'm actually kind of feeling debris whisperer. Let's go for Dax the scavenger. Let's figure out what their traits are. Okay, dainty appetite, so eats less. Fast learner, bonus experience for all skills. Hard worker, bonus experience for harvesting and salvaging tasks. Immune to brain burn. Temperature insulation. Quadmaster, charges float regulators twice as fast. Skin pocket, extra equipment slot. Steel stomach, can drink polluted water without getting sick. And a tree puncher, can punch palm trees to harvest them really, really slowly. Okay. So it looks like we can only have a couple. So what's anti-intellectual, cannot do research tasks. Asthmatic, lose energy faster. Harvesting tasks 50% slower, lower health. Hunger goes down faster, cannot perform salvage tasks, cannot equip gloves, reduce temperature insulation, and okay. Well, I kind of like the idea. Let's have our fisher with a steel stomach, anti-intellectual, and let's see. His fishing harvesting task. I have no idea, unfortunately. So maybe we don't do that. Yeah, do I want to do Dainty Appetite? I mean, it certainly makes certain things a little faster. Let's go for Fast Learner. Okay, traits do not stack. So Luca is our seafarer. Oh. They're good at seafaring. What about Captain? Even better at seafaring. You know what? Since we already have this guy who's good at salvaging, let's go with the science officer. Let's see. So they are... Let's see. For harvesting and salvaging tasks. I mean, Fast Learner is nice and easy. I could have everybody with Steel Stomach just not even think about fresh water. That is actually really tempting to me. But I don't think I should do it. Let's go for Quadmaster. Whatever. Oh, Quadmaster. Float reg. Okay, that's probably biking. So maybe I shouldn't do that. Immune to brain burn. Let's go for Ice Noodle. Do we go in with anything else on them? Because, yeah. Well, I could have them be a salvage snob. And... yeah, temperature, insulation, tree puncher, steel stomach. I mean, it's really funny to go for steel stomach on everybody. Because then we just don't have to worry about fresh water at all. And just be a goof. You know what? We're doing it. Why? Because why not? Okay, so this one... String bean. Can't be salvage snob. Could do fragile frame, max health points minus 20%. I don't know. I don't know. Let's have Luca and his extremely dumb minions. It's not the worst idea. Okay, and I have 1 point for something. Hard worker, hard worker. Okay, there we go. Oh, you have even more difficulty options. Colonists can leave? No. Damage to colonists. I think the rest of this I will just leave. I mean, we can leave. Colonists can leave on. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, and what is our colony? Dwarflantis. What is the seed? Crackabob. No. Beards. Can you have an exclamation mark? Does that break things? I have no idea. Shame you can't actually make the characters a bunch of just like displaced fantasy dwarves. I want to play more games like that where you're just like dwarves isekai'd into other settings and having a good time. Okay, raft wrecked, your story begins. So, well, there goes a ride, sunk without saying goodbye. We best whip up a new raft and fast. Asylum might just be on its way down too. Yeah, who knows what ancient duct tape float tech contraption this island's got beneath it. Maybe it's a class 3, or maybe held together with bubblegum and wishes. Either way, let's hope for the best. Okay, so can I pause? Perfect. Left click to select the beach reads. These things. Details the selected object, shown below. Work. Okay. Well, I can also do mark resources for collection. We have this. Select a character. Character details are in the UI. Open the character sheet. Toggle auto jobs and more. Equip tools here. Okay, so character sheet, focus, job behavior, manual control. We'll work on their own work areas and needs. Okay, select a character, right-click the ground or water to move them. Okay. Yeah, she can't do any fishing. Yeah, what is this thing? Scout glider abandoned. Leftover scout glider. We should check it out. And let's have him salvage. So let's mark wildlife. Resources and pickups. Can I mark these for salvage? Okay. Leave those. Select a character, right click. A ground or water to move them. Oh, I see. Right click the beach reads to give the task to a character. Okay, well done. You can also use shift to queue tasks and use work post to automate tasks. For now, just jump right in and get surviving. Okay, well this is cute. So we do have a shark that we have to worry about. We also do have a science cube. 14 hours until migration. So I'll have to see if the sharks are actually a problem or if they're only an issue if you go further out. Okay. So some broken junk. We're gaining reeds. Can be eaten. Yeah, we've got a decent amount of stuff at the very least. Food is essential for survival. Build a food crate so survivors can access food. Each food resource provides different benefits. You can eat raw ingredients, but as you progress, you'll be able to cook prepared meals with benefits. Most food spoils. Cooking food can increase spoilage time. Spoiled food can be useful for composting, but too much waste before you can store it will create sticky waste piles. Okay, an abandoned scout glider, courtesy of the previous inhabitants. After a few minor repairs and a firm invocation of Finders Keepers, it's good as new. You can use this to scout the region for places to send expeditions. Now that's progress. Okay, time to start scouting. Open the map, select a scouter to scout. Or a sector to scout. Pick your scout, glider, and provisions. Once dispatched, your scout will journey to the sector, explore for a while, and report back with their findings. Find points of interest, including suitable expeditions, traders, unique locations, and more. Okay, handbook. And we have, well, that's mini-map. Where's scouting? Exactly. Is it map? Okay, expedition station required. I'll leave that. I'm just gonna kind of harvest a bunch of these basics. And what can I build? So, exploration, production, crafting table needs more space. I'll just put one down there. Production, survival, medical crate, primitive bed, food. Characters can also be selected from the list. Buildings you have unlocked or research will appear in the bottom building bar. Okay. Using workposts and automation, characters can harvest nodes you mark with these tools. View resources you collect on the resource bar. Okay. Got all those things. Sure. Let's get a food crate over here. Because I think this is, oh, just an abandoned crate. There's apparently a bunch of junk there. Okay, so let's take a look at this guy. Can I see character sheet? Okay, so I can see what their skills are. Okay, I can also see what they prioritize. Okay, I don't necessarily know what the numbers mean. Okay, 1 is highest. So, I mean, this is fine for now. I don't think this character can even harvest things. Or, not harvest things. I don't think that character can research. Okay, need a crafting table. I've already got that going. Somebody will make it. The thing is, like, I don't necessarily need to get any of this stuff done immediately. Okay. Let's just have them clean up some of the basics for now. What is this thing? Oh, island work post. Manage building. Automated tasks. Alright, that's fine. And I can also increase the work area, potentially. Okay, survival, farming, water, food. Yeah, it wants me to make beds, but I'm going to need rope. Manage building. Okay, so we want to make a couple of ropes. Yeah, coconut shovel can be used to dig sand, not much else. Stone spear, stone axe, stone shovel. And I can also dismantle things. Yeah, we might as well just queue up a couple of these basic things. Palm frond. We also have the weeds in the back. There's a crab. Looks friendly enough. Survive the apocalypse and float tech scientists can be trapped and tamed. We also have dirty water. I'm just going to kind of grab whatever. Okay, eat food from crate. I'm hoping one of the characters will do it automatically for me. Okay, so we have a basic toilet. Let's see. Regrows 6 to 8 days. Wild. I mean, I'm just going to select all of these for working for now. Let's see, food. So we can make a campfire. Farming, there's a stinky pit and a fishing post. So I'm going to need a bucket. Because if we can get that bucket, we can get her fishing. And that'll give us some basic food to work with. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, I want to figure out research. It's the island work post. Expedition station, scout glider, basic raft. Production, survival. Medical crate. Yeah, campfire. I guess it just wants me to wait and build a couple more things. Oh. We're going to need a... I see. This is why we need the shovel. Okay. No work post in range. Wait. There's a seagull eating my food. Okay, so we want to craft a couple of things. I'm going to want a coconut shovel. I'm going to want a bed. Let's see. Bait. Raft plank. Grab that for now. Oh. And the last one is we probably want an axe. Have her work on those. Can he dig? Okay, needs a shovel. Tools and equipment. Okay, character sheet. Let's see. Belts and backpacks gives more tools. Tools and items. Dax. Alright, start digging those. Then I'll have to look into raft stuff. I don't know how much I need to worry about sharks. What the? Some kind of advanced device. This sure is a strange island. You're right, something feels off. I haven't felt a single rumble or shake. Now that you mention it, neither have I. Let's check the device out and figure out what the seagull-loving heck is going on. Oh, you're our science guy. Inspect island. Class X unsinkable. Hatch access missing. Anchor lowered. Terminals 4, storage rooms 2, gas leak detected, basement flooded. Oh, so we can actually go into the islands as like a building space. So, Nautilus colony engine offline. Deploy control panel from level 5 terminal. Set destination, load food, load fuel, raise anchor, launch. Research enhancer. Decorations, mess, overcrowding. Hang on, dang thing must be broken. Did you try turning it on, off and on again? There's no fancy buttons on this gadget. Hold up, the device is working. The island is held up by Class X float tech. No way, luckiest raft wreck ever. So this island is unsinkable. That's amazing, but it's tiny. We've got our work cut out for us to turn this into a thriving colony. No time to waste. Let's build a raft and explore the nearby sectors. We'll need every scrap of resource we can find. What an incredible find. You've stumbled upon a hidden gem in this waterlogged world. It's almost good enough to make you want to return those soggy raft boots for good. Almost. Thanks, Floatech Corporation. But hold on to your coconuts. Even though it's unsinkable, the island is tiny, and your survivors have needs that won't fit in your back pocket. Still, we have a chance, albeit a wee one. Send your crew on expedition, scrounge up some booty, and who knows, maybe we'll uncover some Floatech wizardry to expand our slice of paradise into a haven for even more survivors. Good luck. So this is Flotsam, but a little bit more like micro-controlled. I like it, actually. I think this has a lot of potential. I should have made the axe first, but I guess I can start making the fishing post. I'll put it there. Okay, I can hide most of those things. I can always pull stuff up. Did I actually manage to get that one science thingamadoo? I did. Okay, so we did swim over to get it. I don't want to, like, go too far out. Question. crude fishing rod is going to require more stuff. Okay. Well, let's give her the axe. Go harvest those. Okay, we do have a strange note. Pick up the strange note. A note in the sand. You uncovered a tattered, salt-stained note. Most of it's been claimed by water time or very determined seagulls, but a few lines remain. Something about a hatchet buried in a sand pile, and a warning to keep them out. The author apparently went searching for an access card. Whether they found it or something else found them is anyone's guess. In the corner, a faint scribble catches your eye. B4. You don't need a map to tell you that these are coordinates, but you do need a raft to find out where they lead. Okay, so what else can I make? Bait, rope, soggy bandages. Could dismantle the spear, but I haven't needed that yet. Oh, there's the hatch. Examine the hatch. Okay, so insert that turn lever. Okay, you pry open the science capsule. An unmistakable scent of Corporation Blue slaps your brain pan like a wet cod. It's a new blueprint fragment. Research table. Whoa, Flowcheck blueprint. Now that's a rare find. They're real? I thought they were just a myth. Corporation worked on some really strange projects. This could improve our survival chances, though. Let's get it built and see what it does. So you can now build a research table, unlock new buildings, improve productivity, and expand your colony. Research tasks use the science skill. Advanced research requires higher skill and upgraded research table. Science, the key to success, as mandated by Float Tech Corp. Okay, so now I can make one of these if I had some rope. Yeah, my fear here is mostly sharks. Okay, right. We also needed to build some beds. Okay, day 2 begins. Survivor resolve is good. It is going to be raining, which is going to be going to be slightly tricky. Oh. Okay, as long as we don't go into the shark territory, maybe we're fine. Ooh, well... Yeah, so I don't think I want to get any closer to the sharks. Oh, salvage knob. Okay. So we've got some things. So I need... What do I need? I'd like to make the fishing setup, but we might not be able to. I'd like to make a bed. But I think we want the research table. And then I think we need to build the raft. What do I need for the raft? 4 rope. Oh, things do have durability. Probably because it's outside and rainy. Okay, so he'll work on that. So research, it's science time. Choose a research topic from the table. Researching takes time, so choose wisely. Felony's future may depend on it. Find a character to research. Reach to a research station to progress. Shown in the top bar. Building upgrades can also be researched. Then you have to build the upgrade. Okay. Let's go salvage. Now that we know that that's vaguely safe. And then I can build a bed. Put it there. Yeah, so I guess we just need to be very careful with this whole shark placement thing. Because it said, like, they will migrate. So presumably it's one of those where they... migrate to and from. Let's see. Okay, character sheet. So once again, this character, yeah, hasn't eaten a prepared meal today. Well, toilet hygiene. Don't need to worry about entertainment. Skills. So they have, yeah, all of these guys have steel stomachs. Or at least he does. I think Luca might, no, Luca does. They all do. Sick. Okay, let's manage the research. So campfire. Oh, scroll through, jump. Got it. Okay, requires advanced research, some other things. So food crate and campfire we already have. Cook grilled food, no more eating hard charred fish. Isn't a bad idea. A food smasher, a butcher's block. So I can make fish fillets, but that's a little out. Primitive bed, burrow bed. Slightly more comfortable than logs, keeps you from getting wet. Gain more energy when sleeping at night. Standing torch, basic booster frame. Workbench. Oh, but that's for copper stuff. Primitive solar still. Or rain collector. Paddle, raft pieces. The rest are going to require some things. So sure, I can get the solar still. Though would I actually be better to go for the rain collector? Because all of my guys have steel stomachs. So at the moment, it's not that bad. Okay, can I build another bed? I can. Build your beds. Okay. And they'll just go straight to bed. Perfect. So, yeah, we've got a bunch of stuff around here. I think if I just dodge the... If I dodge the sharks, we're okay. So full speed, way over 9,000. Okay, at least 3 times. So at this speed, survivors lose health and burn through their needs much faster than normal. If you blink, you'll probably regret it. And they're all asleep. Not much I can do. How much food do I have? An amount. Not a great amount, but an amount. Oh, I have a decent amount of coconuts. Okay, clean water. Yeah, drink, collect salt water, fill salt water. Okay. Okay, we technically have no water. But I'm not too worried by it. And I want to get the rain collector. So do I build a campfire? I could. I'm going to build the campfire over there. And let's start marking a number of these for collection. Okay, so we can always view tutorials again if we want to. Yeah, as long as that shark is still there, we don't want to go that direction. But the rest of this is safe-ish. I hope. So what's their deal? Character sheet. Resolve is low. Is it low? No, the resolve is high. It's mostly just that they're thirsty. Okay, discontent. One need is critical. If I do automation, needs, manual control. Oh. I might as well just set it so that they will interrupt their tasks to fill their needs. I wonder if they won't actively drink water unless I tell them to. Because the water itself is tainted. No equipment. Did I build a spear? It's... Oh, maybe it doesn't... Oh, spear is there. Die. Well, kind of didn't work. What? I guess the crab is just digging itself out. Well, here's the thing. I'm just going to scale up this work area as much as possible. And see what other things are kind of within my range. Perfect. Because we want to grab as much as we can. Where are we on this raft? So I need to make a raft part and some more rope. Okay, looks like I'm going to need more grass. And I might have to manually angle for some of these things. But that's kind of okay. So we got the primitive rain collector. I'm going to need a coconut here. Character actions open. Grab a coconut. Because, yeah, if I can build one of these, then I just need the grass. Okay, so I can tell this guy to go get reeds. Even if it's outside of my general range. Okay, we should probably also pick another research thing. Let's see, Driftweed Farm. Yeah, but I'm going to need a better research station. Standing torch, deep hole, better waste storage, cooking station, butcher's block. Yeah, so you can't queue any tech up. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. Let's build that primitive rain collector ASAP. Because I don't know how long this is going to go. Yeah, refills depending on how much rain there is. And so I definitely want to make sure I get that. Okay. So dirty water, clean water. Day 3 begins. No spoiled food. Resolve is good. I am once again playing on the easiest possible difficulty. So I shouldn't expect this to be like incredibly difficult. Okay. Rafts. I need 3 more rope. Okay, so that is an issue. Let's see if he can get back. Looks like he can. Okay, and we have a shark nearby, but these are clear. Okay, grillstone is complete, which I should probably actually figure out making a campfire. Or did I? I did. Manage building. Upgrades. Grillstone. But it needs some stone blocks, which we don't have. So I can do egg on a stick and roasted berries. Okay. How much does it cost to cook? I have no idea. We haven't kicked a tree. And yeah, I've got too many sharks nearby, which is a bit of a trick. Okay, so it looks like keeping the fire going for just a little bit actually is enough. So this shark will be gone in 18 hours. This shark will be gone in 17 hours. Oy. Oh, this is why we need the raft. At least they don't seem to get tired for swimming, which is good. Did they finish? Oh, they did. That was fast. Okay. Stinky pit, driftweed, weed. I guess I'll get the solar still. Oh, because yeah, the water barrel would be good. Oh, we have a copper deposit, but I'm going to need a pickaxe if I want to get anything from it. Yeah, I mean, if this area is clear, I might as well just grab everything. Oh, there's some more reeds. And then I'm going to have this guy probably go get food. Because he's looking pretty bad. I don't know what happens if they're hungry. But I don't want to deal with it. It can be trapped and tamed. Let's leave that alone for a bit. What does that have left? Plenty of reeds. Oh, but those reeds might not be the kind that I need. Yeah. Yeah, this is food. Yeah, do we want to just bring this guy back? I don't know. This is going to take too long. Oh, that island's disappearing. So that's what that noise was. Yeah, so these islands are not long for this world. I wonder if more come back. I know I can personally build, like, float tech things to bring things back. Let's see. Okay, so he'll go back. Hopefully not get bit by this shark. Every once in a while, the shark gets hella fast, and it freaks me out just a little. It looks like we're fine. That was close. Okay, good. He is going to go eat food. So, now what? Just going to punch the seagulls so I don't have to worry about it. Might as well work that sand pile. Now, do tools have a durability? It doesn't look like it. Okay, can I make anything else? Oh, I can make plant fiber out of those things. That might not be a bad idea. We can also make wood planks, in retrospect. Not as much of a limitation as I thought it was going to be. Because, yeah, I want to build this raft. That should give me enough. Solar still. Do we want to do water? Yeah. Get a rain collector. Because, yeah, we don't need clean water. I kind of cheesed this whole setup. Let's see. Are you? You're not too bad yet. And luckily, the sharks are not like raft sharks. They're just kind of an independent. Or impediment, not an independent. What am I saying? And so I just have to kind of keep an eye on where they are and avoid the spots they're in. And they pretty much won't get me. Let's see. Mirror's leveled up in crafting. So what does each of these levels do? Oh. Might be a speed thing. Yeah, crafting speed 20%. So it might be 20% per level? Something like that. Crafting mastery. Required for advanced crafting. Got it. Okay, he got tired, so he'll sleep. So can I make that raft? Finally. Might keep you from getting soggy. So expedition station's going to need 1 more plank, 2 more rope. Because being able to go on expeditions is probably going to be helpful for us as well. Right now we're a little... Oh, I see. And then, yeah, I should actually get that fishing rod. The main thing is we currently have enough food. It's just not amazingly good food. Okay, what else is there to say? Mostly just kind of waiting. I'm liking where this is going so far. I'm really curious about opening the hatch up. I think that instantly elevated this to a much more exciting game. I liked Flotsam, but I did find it to be a little frustrating and awkward. That it was kind of airborne empires, but not as exciting. Whereas this immediately feels like kind of cool. Okay, what do I need for a fishing rod? I guess is the other question. Crude fishing rod is going to require some more rope. Well, do I even need the leaves for anything? Not there anyway. Name your raft. Splasher? Scrap float, drift wreck, tide runner, tide hopper, drift wreck, sea sprinter, C3PO. Okay. Let's see. Right-click the raft, engine, or paddle to drive the raft. Rafts can be used in your home colony and while out on expeditions. Left-click the base of the raft to select it, not the character. Right-click to move the selected raft. Larger rafts have more cargo space for expeditions. Raft speed depends. Okay. Driving rafts. You can build a bigger raft. Dock your raft at a raft dock to expand it and add buildings. Bigger docks allow even bigger, better rafts. Okay. So now we've got water barrel. Let's see, what is this? So that just means it's anchored. We have a paddle. We have a food crate. And a mast. Yeah, we just have to kind of watch out for sharks. Somebody's lost snacks. Okay, this is neat. Okay, looks like light rain again. Looks like this shark is gone. This one too? This one's still here. But that means I can take Raft Guy out to get a bunch of stuff for me. Well, I do have the expedition station. I'll start building that. Let's see. Go here. I want to make the workbench. Okay, so I can queue a bunch of these things up. And because this guy's got food. Yeah, world map, home colonies in the middle area, send scouts. Cool. Yeah, I can just tell him to effectively work in area frequently. So what are they? They're thirsty. Empty. Oh. I guess they won't drink the dirty water. Yeah, so despite the fact that these characters are in a position where they don't need to worry about it, yeah, I guess I will need the solar still after all. Yeah, even though they have iron stomachs and don't need to care too deeply about water. Well, do I want to do this? World map. Scouting required. Send scout. Choose scout. Mira's not doing anything. Choose glider. Scout glider 1. Okay. Choose provisions. 14 water or 14 food. Oi. And 10 water. Well, we don't have nearly enough water. So I guess that's right out, at least for the moment. Please tell me I've picked up enough stuff that I can make some rope. That's the thing that's like really limiting me here. Oh, I'll take that. And if we're lucky, some of this, we seem to be mostly getting wood and leaves. A floating keypad. A lot of wood. Not a lot of leaves. I guess we do actually get an amount of plant fiber from those. Let's see. Cargo limit 15. I don't know how much it's currently carrying, is the question. Okay, back to this. We want to make rope. Oh, and that's 3 fiber. Ouch. Oh, worst comes to worst, just keep grabbing stuff. If that shark is gone, we have nothing to worry about. Alright, so let's take a look at this guy, because he's going to go here, but there's no work to work in the area, and then it'll continue on. What is he doing? Oh, never mind. Hold up. Drink that polluted water. Let's see. It turns out if they're on the raft, they won't do any of the other things. Okay. Drive raft. Check this out. So we now have a workbench that I can make. But I'm not sure what it does. Primitive engineering? Sure. So what is this thing? Floating keypad. And yeah, I don't know why this is orange. Oh well, we'll leave it for later. Ooh, Seagull Nest has a bunch of stuff. Yeah, that just means that they're thirsty. So if I want a water barrel... Oh, perfect. I mean, I might as well make a bunch of these. Okay, so I guess we have to examine that thing. Oh. Well, I don't think I can do much with that. Yeah, I'm going to have to find a keypad code. But that can wait for later. We just want to get the extra leaves from that, because that gets me a ton of... gets me a ton of extra fiber. Eventually, I'd like to be able to grow things. But I currently can't. We have a science capsule. Okay. Prop in the science capsule. Okay, so blueprint 31, but it's only a fragment of it. Oh. This is technically bad, but we have Marcus. Scrawny survivor clings to a chunk of driftwood, eyeing your supplies like a seagull to a sandwich. My last group didn't believe in sharing, they mutter, or rationing, or planning. Turns out you can't survive on hope. So Feast of Goodwill, or extend an invite with a promise of brilliant banter. But I need science level 5 and more water. So we're going to just leave them there, I guess, for now. How's this guy doing? Tired. Possibly cold. We've done researching already? Wow. Waste bin. Yeah, I'd love to be able to queue up some of these things. What is this standing torch? Light and heat. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I'll work in this area. So now I can build the water barrel. And then I should build another rope. I'm going to need another bucket, which, yeah, okay. I guess we're just going to make as much plant fiber as we can snag. And then we're kind of out of luck for a little while. Okay, we're just going to have him drive raft home. Disembark. There we go. Now he goes to bed. So we might actually want the torches after all. Let's see. So I've got shark. I've got everything else kind of handled. I think we just keep exploring the region. Because, yeah, you can kind of see stuff in the fog. This is where a character with that eyes bonus would have actually been helpful, in retrospect. Oh, sick. The beach reed has regrown. That's going to make my life easier. Okay. Some berries spoiled. But I'm, like, once again, doing weirdly okay food-wise. Let's see. Roasted berries. Looks like they also only use fuel when they need it. I'll just start cooking. So we now have a waste bin. Unfortunately, don't know how to do farming yet. Okay, primitive rain collector. No, we already have that. We need a solar still, which does require 2 leaves, which I'm using them up, but I kind of have to. So if I want to make a bucket, I need another rope. Maybe I can get enough. Okay. We'll see. So the shark is gone, but so is the fish. Get all of that. Dax is leveled up in harvesting. Let's see. Then they'll just cook. Because I might as well roast all those berries. Hopefully, eventually we can get proper refrigeration. But eh. Spoils. 7 spoils in a day. Unfortunately, I do not know what to do with some of these things. But that's okay. Back to island. A bit of a mess. Overcrowding. Yeah. Not much I can do about that at the moment. Okay, we have the water barrel. Yeah, that solar still. Oh. Can I make bucket? I can make bucket. Let's see. Is there anything else that's like can immediately use? A pickaxe wouldn't be a bad idea. But I need more stone. And I'd like to get a workbench, but I'm going to need more rope. Well, maybe I can do it. Okay. Drive raft. Let's make sure he's... Oh. Open. Let's have him eat the last berry. Eating seaweed is not exactly amazing. Yeah. So let's just have him fill back up again, because we want to send him back out. See if we can grab some things. There's the wooden bucket. So now I can make a primitive solar still. Go back to research. Butcher's block? Sure. Okay. Anything else? There's the jellyfish here. Got moon gel, but you need gloves if you want to interact with them. Okay. Oh. Drink water. Good enough. My people are plagued. So big one is, I see another seagull nest there. That's kind of what we're looking for. Because those have a myriad of leaves for me. Plus also it's at the edge of the map, we might find something else out here. Looks kind of basic. Okay. So what next? I mean, the big one is mostly just we need water. Just to get access to more locations. Because we can't explore yet until we do. Let's hope there aren't a surprise shark out here. Though it does kind of feel like the further you go out, the more empty this whole area becomes. Kind of to prevent over-harvesting. Oh. Keep going for those seagull nests. Okay, he's doing a research. She can't do anything. The big one would be like farming if I could. But yeah, driftweed farm. Yeah, all of these require stuff that I don't have. Study nook. Oh, train survivors, increasing science and medicine and things. Outpost barge, lookout tower, strong raft piece, small raft dock. But yeah, a lot of this requires a better research table. Well, guess I'll just take a look. What do we have out here? And more wood. Not against the wood. Let's see. But I think I have a decent... Yeah, I still have 22 wood sitting around. Luckily, it doesn't seem like there's an upper limit on inventory space. Science cube. Using a research station, study nook and demystifier. Oh, got a jackpot. Probably for a bunch of wood. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's take a look at this guy. What are his skills? Science is at 3. Oh. So we need the science nook before I can do gain more. Got it. Okay. So he's back to the raft. Working area. Because yeah, we want to keep going for these seagull nests. And let's see. Dax is doing fine. So, yeah, the primitive solar still is actually getting us plenty of water. But not enough for the barrel. How's he doing? He's done? Oh, got that island just at the right time. Yeah, it seems like this area, I don't know if islands come back. So it might be one of those where I have to transfer locations. Just go out and grab that. This is done? This is done. So we want to get, let's see. Exploration? No. It's Study Nook. Okay, so he's still salvaging. I don't think I'm going to be able to pick this up. He might hurt himself on the jellyfish. But I'm kind of hoping he doesn't just randomly decide to do so. All right. Anything else? Bring her back so she's not just sitting there in the water. No, did he actually manage to get the jellyfish? Without gloves? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. That would have been wild. We've got an island down here. Not much of one, but it's an island all the same. Get off raft. Harvest all nearby. Pick up all nearby. Okay, that's good. Shouldn't take too much more. Do I wanna try and get another solar still? I'm gonna tell her to sleep early. How's this guy doing? Okay, he's getting tired, so we should bring him back after this. That is a rock down there, though. He's got a little bit of time before he passes out. Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to have him go back home. Or maybe not the most direct path. Because I don't know what this shark does to rafts. But I don't want to find out. Okay. Yeah, so we have a primitive rain collector, but that's not the most helpful. We have the solar still. Let's collect water. Because we want to fill the water barrel. Oh, I see. We did. I need more water barrels. You're free to just chill, dude. Okay, so in that case, I need more solar stills. So that means I need to eat at least a coconut. Because, yeah, I'd like to get another solar still. Oh. In retrospect, we should also fill that with salt water. Then let's make another, just more rope. And then a bunch of plant fiber, because it turns out we actually have a bunch from all those seagull nests I harvested. The other question to look around for is, yeah, we did actually get more, because things will just randomly show up. Okay, so advanced study nook is just going to require a ton of rope. How are you doing? How are we doing on waste? Because I'm probably going to need a waste bin. We haven't found a good use for it. Okay. So I guess the other thing I should do within in this is driftwood tea. Oh. Heals dysentery and food poisoning. But it's less thirst filling. So I think we leave that. I don't think we need it. Make a bunch of driftwood tea though. Okay. Couple more wood planks. Then as soon as this guy's up, we'll have him eat a couple of coconuts. Just because, once again, want to clear those out. Especially because I think my coconut trees will be regrowing in like 2 days, 3 days. And then we can go grab at least these two. Okay, so what do I need for one of these? I've got the coconuts, I've got the leaves. I need ropes and planks. Yeah. This is going to be a long-running struggle back and forth to get enough of these resources. But luckily, this is the end of our time. I enjoy this. I think this is very much what I'm looking for from a colony builder. It's got a decent amount of automation. A degree of science fiction, which I appreciate it. I want my survival sandbox, or not survival sandbox, well, survival sandbox, town builders, settlement builders, every kind of whatevers. I want those to have some degree of fantasy. Be it science fiction, be it fantasy. Just give me a world to be more interested in. And yeah, I know being anxious about, well, climate change and global flooding and whatnot is like a real problem and something I am terrified by. At the very least, it's kind of an interesting apocalypse as opposed to, I don't know, radiation again. Sometimes that can be good, but most of the time it's dull. Anywho, otherwise, like the actual colony management and everything feels quite good. I think they did a wonderful job mixing mechanics. I compared it to Oxygen Not Included and Don't Starve and whatnot, and while I think that very much is there, and, you know, should be somewhat remarked on, it doesn't feel bad or, like, overly derivative. It's just somewhat in the aesthetic, and even then, not overwhelmingly. And, like, this is bright and hopeful, as opposed to Don't Starve being, kind of bleak all the time. And I have yet to have my entire island catch on fire, which sucks. Anywho. Yeah, is there anything else? No, not really. So I might as well mention that Oceaneers is available in early access as of today. And seems to be pretty well made so far. Okay, let's have him eat coconuts. Specifically. Don't actually know what he's eating at the moment. The main point on the coconuts is mostly just I need more coconut. Let's see. Fill back up a little bit more because I'm going to send this guy out further. But yeah, so for an early access launch, this feels pretty feature complete. I have no idea what it's lacking. Well, I guess I could check if I go to the pause menu. Let's take a look at the Steam page, and I can tell you. So, yeah, expanding the game, it's going to be in early access for a year, give or take. Let's see. So, expanding content with more wildlife, hats, clothing, equipment, and island modules. I also plan on adding taming, trapping, and entertainment. And more random bunker encounters. With the odd charm and lore of the old world corporation. Improve balance, improve performance, some other things. But yeah, this feels pretty good. I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes, and I don't know if the devs are going to take it down or not, but there at least is a demo in the current version. Okay. I think he needs to go to the bathroom. Nope. Go to the bathroom. Didn't mean to distract him from that. I have no idea what happens if he doesn't relieve himself, and I don't want to risk it. So, I guess with all this said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.